Your Eminence, the AYLT has been talking to youth around the Archdiocese, and we would like to know your opinion on some of the issues that we have been discussing.
With the recent changes, what is the next step of the pro-life movement in the Church?
Well, I think the next step is to continue to emphasize the importance of every human life. It's not like it's a new next step. We've known that these are the next things that need to be done. Obviously, once a baby is born, there's a lot of needs that child has. Just ask your parents, they'll be able to tell you. But one of the things that I hope our young people continue to do is to provide some of the materials that new mothers and new babies need, diapers and formula and stuff like that. And I know that a lot of our parishes and our schools do projects that collect those kind of baby products, and they share them with new moms, and they're intended to help new moms in those early months and early years with a newborn. But also I think we need to make sure that after the little one is born and moms are now looking for jobs, that we encourage them to make sure that there's someone to help them in the transition. Maybe babysitting, maybe providing some care for the little ones that teenagers know how to do, and that would help promote this spirit that once you're born, you still have needs. Once moms have babies, they still need support. And our young people, I think, could do an awful lot by getting into that mix. Okay.
I agree completely with your answer. So why is it important for youths to stand up for life?
Well, I think our young people are a sign of tomorrow. As I looked out from the Cathedral, from the bishop's chair, I didn't just see faces that were bright and shiny and smiley and braced and, having all kinds of youthful appearance. I saw a wonderful future for the church. You are the church now. I don't want to give you the impression that you're in the wings waiting to be church. You are the church now. But you are also the church for tomorrow. And I'm sure that my brother priests and the other bishops that were here, we felt encouraged to see so many young faces there, because it means that the church has a bright future in you. And we want you to invite your friends, your classmates, your neighbors, young people that you play sports with, to invite them to join you in being active in your parishes, active in your schools, and very active in the practice of your faith.
Thank you. And how can youth affect the change makers?
This morning, Pope Francis issued a statement to the young people that are planning to go to Portugal for World Youth Day this coming August. And he used a phrase that I'd like to borrow. He said, young people should open horizons. He encouraged the young people that will be coming to Portugal, and we're going to send a group here. One of the auxiliaries is already planning to be there. He told me that yesterday. So we're going to have one of our bishops be present there with our young people. But the Holy Father said, open horizons. try new things, recognize new relationships. At that gathering, and as our gathering here at St. Matthew's, there are a lot of faces that you've not seen before. They come from neighboring schools and neighboring parishes. Young people are open, and I think the Holy Father encourages you to be open to new horizons, new adventures. Do things that encourage people to believe that the future is pretty bright, and it's enthusiastic, and it's helpful and hopeful. When I celebrate Mass with young people, certainly with a group like this, the thing that I admire most are the smiles on the faces of our young people. Now, I'm not saying that adults don't smile at church, but they don't smile as much as you do. And you smile because I think there's something inside of that youthful heart of yours that is filled with hope and promise. And that's the horizon that I think Pope Francis is inviting those who will be going to Portugal for World Youth Day, but all young people. Let your heart smile, because there's an awful lot of goodness that's within you that we want to come to the surface. Okay? Okay?
Thank you, Your Eminence, for sharing your thoughts on the future of the pro-life movement within our church and the role us young people are called to play. So we want to present you with this I Stand for Life t-shirt as a small token of our appreciation for you.
Thank you. Now this is rolled nice and tight. It's like in those, when you go to a baseball game or a football game and they fire these t-shirts. I hope you don't want me to open it now because it's so nicely folded that I'll take it this way and take it home. Thank you for being here. You are spectacular, in spite of what your parents might say this evening. You are wonderful, and you're a sign of such hope and promise. And I'm glad you're here. Thanks much. Thank you.